Hey everybody, welcome to another drive-by. Tonight we're going to be talking about the summer updates and user agreement, or at least for part of the show. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, let me know. We are in the middle of a storm here. So if the power does go out for even 5 seconds, I'm not going to fight to come back on. I want to give everybody that fair warning. Oh, that you or me?
Not me.
That's me.
I'm not a rookie.
I haven't stressed out a little bit today. You know that.
Yeah, that's true. But, I got to give you crap anyway.
So, like I said, I'm in the middle of a rainstorm. So if the power does go out, I will not be coming back on. I don't want to risk doing any more damage to the computer. I'm going to do a little bit of a promotion for Sunday early instead of doing it at the end like we usually do. The last I knew, 2 of the 3 Cajun pickers are going to be on Sunday night.
Did you get a hold of Lonnie? No, Lonnie, did you get a hold of Mike?
I know Lonnie and Glenn said yes. So,
sounds like I'm not sure if the channel can handle the whole Cajun crew plus us. I mean, wow.
Well, what we're going to talk about that is we're going to talk about, since they're basically all in the same general area,
right?
How they do pick, especially when they bump into each other at the same yard sale, considering Swamp and Glenn do that.
Lonnie says Mike's in, so.
Oh, there you go. We got all 3 for the next week, next Sunday.
Wow, that is gonna be crazy. You guys better watch that because we may get kicked off of YouTube. Who knows?
So,
well, very good. So, yep, next Sunday, or not next Sunday, this Sunday, we'll have the 3 Cajun crew pickers and me and Chris discussing, reselling in the same general area, which would definitely be those 3. So, very good. Everybody's saying they like the border.
Lonnie wanted to know about F-bombs. Cool. We'll talk about that because we know we have to with the F-bombs and we don't want to drive them away.
Yeah, we can, you only have a couple that you can use throughout the entire week, so we got to kind of ration those.
And I know a lot of people are liking our borders again. For the people that are wondering, the toolbox back. Excuse me. The toolbox is back for this Google Hangout.
Someone is invading Dwayne's area. Whose area? What? Oh, maybe it was a cat behind me or something.
I think you might be saying you're getting invaded, but somebody might steal your co-host spot.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. All right. Hey, Tanya's here. We haven't done a call out in a long time, or a chat out. Let's do that. So then, number 1 this time. Okay, everybody, write this date down. All right. Angie beat Henry. Okay, Angie was number 1. So everybody, write that down.
Barb was number 1. Angie was number 3, and she said that she didn't have to be number 2 because of Henry coming in.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay, because I scroll up. All I see is Angie and then Barb. So okay, I'm sorry. Barb, then Henry, then Angie. Okay, I'm sorry. Since I didn't see the earlier stuff. So anyway, let's see who else is here. Let's scroll down here. Who's here? Captain Caveman.
Tanya.
Yep, Tanya.
Idaho Hillbilly.
Cool. Lonnie, obviously, we talked about him. Glenn.
Upstate Thrifter and Captain Caveman. Even though we don't think we know you unless you changed your name on us.
Yeah, he knows my name. So, Captain Caveman, who are you? Wicked Picker.
Mike, the crazy card.
Yep, the crazy card. Let's see, HB Picker.
Wicked Picker, the other double P.
Yep.
And
And Krillin. Leisure Picker.
Lucky
The
Reseller.
Bearded Picker. And Crafty Reseller Rita. I think that's it. I think I got them all. Or if I didn't, I'm sorry. Owen Wolf. Who's Miss Kitty? Oh, he must be talking to somebody else.
Oh, you're talking to Idaho.
Oh,
We're saying that
Captain Caveman is the Bearded Picker. What? Scott, you're Captain Caveman as well? Is that your trolling thing or what? Anyway, and Sherry Honeybee just checked in too. So,
and Brenda just showed up. Brenda.
I'm sorry, Krillin. I'm not going to say it the way the cartoon way. So, it is a great cartoon though.
Well, now
all right,
we got a flow of people in here. Now before we start sending out the links, we'll give our own point of view on the topic about the summer update and the user agreements. First, I'm going to talk about the user agreement. They changed it to where they are going to be. They didn't do it in the summer update, and I don't know why, but they are going to be depending on if you're the new seller and information that they have something about your inactive listing, like you don't list that often. They may relist your items without you knowing. So
that I don't like that idea.
I don't know what their criteria for that was.
Right.
And I don't know how people are going to like that. Some people are on the board that I was reading earlier when I was trying to explain it to somebody else. I went to the eBay community board. Some people are talking about they're opening themselves up for a lawsuit if they start charging people for listing fees that the people don't want listed.
Right. So I didn't read the user agreement, but I did read the seller updates. Krillin wants you to repeat it. You must have missed it.
Depending on the user agreement, depending on your number of listings, like how often you list apparently, and to new users, the eBay may relist any of your 30-day items or good to cancel. Well, good you can't anyway, but they said they may relist your items.
Wow, I can't imagine that's right. I'm not saying I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just that doesn't sound right. Because I mean, what if they're not available anymore? I mean, if I don't relist something because it got damaged, why would they be able to relist that?
In a way, I can see where you should have done it in the actual summer update or in the spring update. Because how many times have people sit there and hold their unsold items waiting for another free listing? So it might be saying if you're not going to keep relisting, if you're not going to keep your item listed, instead of us holding on to it in the background because you want free listing, we're going to make you work your store. And then you'd have to cancel. Like whenever I do an unsold item, if I sell it somewhere else, like if I list it on Facebook, or even before I do, I'll on the unsold listings area, I'll delete the listing.
I do too. I delete it after I relist it, or if I sell similar, because otherwise I'll duplicate list about half the time. Okay. Well, that one's new. I'm gonna have to go read that because I don't like that one at all. I don't know how that.
I think it starts in June, if I remember right. I can't remember exactly when. And it's not. I'm not missing anything, Krillin. That's go back to on the eBay site. In fact, keep talking, Dwayne. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So I didn't get kicked out, but
yeah, I don't know how that. That'll work. I've got the seller update up, but I don't have the user agreement because I didn't read that
user
part.
agreement is in the same. It's in the hub under the announcements area. That's where I'm going now to get.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we got some people. Owen Wolf says, "I hope they do mine because I forget." So
Yeah, but that's you got to worry about getting charged. That's the one caveat. Because if you do 500 items.
Lonnie says they better hire some more customer service reps. That's for sure. They're gonna get some serious phone calls.
Okay. User updates to the eBay user agreement. I'm not going to read the whole agreement, but I'm going to read off. This is also under the eBay community, just so everybody knows. Okay. Key updates to the eBay user agreement. We've made it clear how we address attempts to bypass our policy on offers to buy or sell outside eBay. We may scan and block a member, block member-to-member messages sent through our platform to prevent fraud or violation of our policy. Now, where is the other part? We may automatically renew your fixed price listings unless your listing sells out or you cancel your listing.
So they're saying they may re-up your
actual listings. We may automatically renew your fixed price listings unless your listing sells out or you cancel your listing.
Huh. And that's it? That's all it says?
Well, yeah. And then underneath that says, if you use our product catalog information in your listing, we may update this information in your listing when we update our catalog. So they might also take you, say you use a catalog and then you add something to the catalog that wasn't already added, they may take that. They may take your picture if it's better.
Oh.
I'm assuming because we've made some changes to our company structure that are reflected in the eBay entities you are contracting with using eBay. That's as of the 9th. They changed their. So.
Wow. Here's a technical note. I'm looking at your on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm not showing up on the bottom, and that Mike just said the same thing. That for some reason my little square isn't on there, and it's only when I talk, I guess.
Yeah, they've been changing it. That's why sometimes when Chad and Ronnie do a show, they actually have that third square just so they can have when they're talking, they're both still there.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, that's a really odd change. Anyway, I'm going to have to see how that pans out because, you know, just because it's their playground doesn't mean they get to play with all my toys too, you know? You know, I have to play in their sandbox, but they don't get to play with my dump truck, right?
Okay, they want me to repeat. What part do they? What do they want me to repeat? Because all you have to do is look in the community, eBay community under seller user on a user agreement, and it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's gonna cause some craziness. So anyway,
on top of that, you want to read the user on the other part of this show before we start sending out the link?
Which part? The summer seller updates? Okay, sure. All right, so this is the summer changes for eBay. Let's see. So there's a half a dozen of them, but they're not. I read over them. I'm not too big of a deal. You know, I mean, I'm not too big of a deal. I didn't think it was too big of a deal. So anyway, the listing policy updates. They're going to do some updates to communications, allowable links, and image catalogs, and listing best practices in improving the performance for a stronger eBay market. So beginning in June 2017, eBay will no longer support active content, which we've known that for quite some time. Buyers and sellers should be using the eBay messaging to communicate. They can no longer, eBay will no longer have contact information such as email, phone numbers, and social media links. That starts in September. And in September, they will also update the links policy to limit the types of links and domains permitted in listings. And I think that is what Lonnie did his show on earlier with the YouTube thing. I believe they're going to allow that, but they're going to change which links you can do. Okay, and the returns. Basically, they're increasing the exposure of free 30-day and 60-day returns. So they're going to make it so buyers can search and filter for 30-day and 60-day returns. They're going to highlight free returns policies when buyers see your listings. And they're going to market to the people that feature the best return policies. So basically, if you want, it sounds like they'll give you a bump in your rating in your search if you go to a 30-day or 60-day return. We'll see how that goes exactly. But I think that's kind of how I read that. August 1st, international performance standards. Only transactions with buyers in the countries included in the global region, countries that are outside the United States, Great Britain, or Germany, will count towards your seller performance rating in the global region. I don't know. I've never really looked at my international performance rating, so. But, and there's going to be new categories and classifications. They're going to start changing the item specifics and such on June 13th. So that's coming up pretty soon. They're going to add some, remove some, and rename different categories. So you'll probably see some changes in your categories. Let's see here. Basically, that's it. You know, they're really not making any huge changes in the summer. Typically, the spring and fall are the bigger changes where they do, you know, kind of overhauls. It sounds like they're just kind of tweaking it just a little bit. You know, better categories. We knew about the active content issues, the 30 and 60-day returns. They're not forcing that upon you, but it sounds like they're pushing you towards it. So they'll give you a bump in search if you do a 30 or 60 days. So, and then they're gonna make it so that people can search, filter when they're doing their search. They can filter on the 30-day and 60-day returns. I don't know. Personally, that doesn't affect me because I have 30-day returns on everything anyway. The way I figure it, if they're going to return it, they're, you know, whether it's 30 days out or 15 days out, they're going to return it. But yeah, I don't.
On PayPal, they get $180 days anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So PayPal gives them 6 months anyway too. So it's really no big deal for me. But some people, you know, they that's one of their big things is you know, return time. So well, did anybody say anything in the whatever chat?
I'm not seeing anything yet. So is
Any
it
questions or anything that I missed?
I'm not seeing any except for California drinks. That sucks. That means you have to hold on to the money for 30 to 60 days. Bad.
Right, right. And I like what Bearded Picker says. Not really. Longer return periods usually means less returns. People get used to the item and forget to return it. That's kind of how I feel, because I know I've done that before. You know, oh man, I don't like this. I'm going to return it, but I set it on the shelf, and then by the time I see it again, it will, you know, have been past the the time to send it back. So I think you're right on that one. I personally don't worry about returns because, you know, for what I pay for things anyway, it's not that I'm out a lot of money. So.
Upstate Richard wanted us to know his name was Brent. So,
oh, you're Glenn? Upstate?
Brent. B-R-E-N-T.
Oh, Brent. Sorry. I was reading something Glenn, Brent. Yeah. Hey, Brent. And mother's mustache is Ansley, I think she said. So I'll have to try and remember that one.
The templates, I don't know what they're doing on that because I'm just doing a regular list, sell your item listing. And because of the changes that you read off, I told the wife we might have to, especially the user agreement one, we might have to actually start pushing like I will want to get things listed, so we're not put in that occasional lister category, even though we watch our stuff all the time anyway.
Drew wants to know about templates. I haven't seen anything on template changes. I know if it's an active content, that's the only thing they've really said that they're going to crack down on. And even that, it's only a certain type of active content. But yeah, just like Diana sells on eBay said, I believe templates are okay if they're mobile friendly. That's what I've heard as well. So, but I didn't hear anything about templates. Brenda says, was there an update about pictures? I missed it. If eBay is cataloging our pictures, that I haven't heard on the. Sorry, Chris. I haven't seen that on the seller update. What did they say on the user agreement, Chris?
That's where they were saying, I'm assuming great, I X'd out of it, but they said that they were going to, for the catalogs, if you basically added anything to it, they were going to do it. So I would assume, depending on how good of a picture you take, unless you're using an actual stock photo from the actual company, they're going to take your pictures.
See, and I would think that when they say that, they're more like, especially if you use a UPC, where it fills in all the what do you call those things?
Yeah.
Item specifics.
Yeah.
The item specifics. I think they'll go through and change those. I don't think they'll mess with pictures.
Well, the thing is that sometimes that when you do when I've done scanning and I've actually done videos, there's something that didn't have the UPC code or anything in their listings, but they were using it under the catalog.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, but I am by no means an expert. I've just read the things and decided Chris decided we should talk about it and let everybody vent if they're going to. So that's what we should do. So
let's see who wants to come in and give us their opinions first.
Oh, Angie, hello again. I'm glad you came through. Back, I should say. I saw some. Oh, sorry. What was her name again? Brenda. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question very well. I haven't seen anything about pictures, but if you want to read into it, it's definitely a good thing to put you to sleep. If you need something to help you fall asleep, read the user agreement. That'll put you out. So.
And in regards to what people can do, you'll have to go into the community boards to see some of the higher ups are answering the question. That's where I found out that one of the higher ups said it's based on new sellers and things that they have determined for individuals that are not as active in listing wise. So if you're not listing every day or at least once a week or whatever, however they worked it out, you might be brought into that group of people that they may relist your items. They don't say
I wonder
outright who is under that bridge.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to use as their their line, because basically that sounds like they're just trying to get rid of everybody that just lists a couple of items or something. So that doesn't sound right. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it pans out. Does anybody want to come talk online here, or talk on camera, I should say?
Yeah, because you did have to see already.
Brenda wants to know where the user agreement is.
If you have the Seller Hub, it's in the announcements section.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. Do you want to? Can you put a link in there or no?
I don't think YouTube will let me put a link into the
I can't remember if you can or can't. So okay, here. So anyway, I'm gonna try. So this is where both of them are. Let me see if it'll work. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so I just put the link in the chat. That's to the announcements page, and it has both of them in the eBay community. It has the summer seller update and the updates to the user agreement. So,
Scott said they emailed him the new announcement. So,
oh, good. I don't think I got an email.
One.
I may have, but I haven't checked it. So, just look for your blood at the bottom of the page, huh? So, cool. All right, come on in, Kendall.
No, if you keep reading, he says, send my camera into Amazon FBA. Yeah,
but he can talk. So he can come on. He just doesn't, won't be on camera, but at least he can come and speak.
Kendall, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll send you the link. Okay, I don't think we're already friends, so we can't.
Very good. Krillin's got a new icon there, or what's that called? Avatar. That's what they're called. Mike, the fact that you got an email tonight about it doesn't mean much, because I know you can't read. You're in Louisiana. If you could read, you'd get a good job, right? I'm giving you crap, right? Oh, no. Now he wants to come on. Well, send him the link. Send Mike the link. He's going to come on and yell at me.
Yep. or
That's all right.
Or he'll rant about
That's okay with me. That's what it's for, man. Come on.
Okay, wait. He's not coming up right. Picking right up.
Hey, hold on, Mike. We're working on it. We're working on it. Give it a second. Mike.
I think you should start typing his last name in order for his name to come up.
Cole.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It came up right when I started typing his real name, the first name.
Hey, Lonnie, I'm not a Mormon. I just live in Mormonville. That's like saying you're Creole because you live in Baton Rouge area, right?
All right, Michael, you got the link.
It's a good thing we can, give each other crap, because I could get
I didn't want to get his opinion on the subject. I don't want to get too far off the subject.
No, I got you. Come on, Michael. Come on.
I know how you guys can get sometimes.
Well,
we could have around you guys off times.
Yeah, well, that's what it's fun, though, Read some stuff to him. Are you telling Mike to read stuff to me, or me to read stuff to? Oh, he doesn't know where it is.
Michael, it's on Facebook. I sent you the link on Facebook under your name, Michael Cole.
See, I told you if you could read, you could do this.
He said he doesn't see a link. I sent Michael Cole a link.
Yeah, for sure, Scott. Just.
In fact,
I was just saying that.
Huh?
Scott, would you shut up so I can talk? I'm kidding. I was just teasing because.
There you go. See, Michael Cole screen shared it.
All right. Let's see.
There.
Oh, yeah. Scott said that he's a redneck, which we kind of already could have guessed that. I mean, that's not really a surprise to anybody, is it? Oh, hey, there he is.
I'm looking for the link in the chat, man. I'm like, I don't see no damn link in here.
I don't want to put it in the link in the chat or in the description anymore because of the technical issues we had a couple weeks ago.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah, we don't want that anymore. So, hey, Mike, how the hell are you?
Doing pretty good there, buddy. How about you guys?
Good to,
Doing all
glad to
right?
hear it.
Hold on, I got to pause the show, I guess. There we go.
Or at least
Pause
you
here.
did.
Lonnie says I need to talk slower because you're Southern.
Yeah, talk a little
That's
slow
a-
for me there, buddy. Yeah, man. So I missed the first part of the show, and I wish I'd have caught it because you were saying about you play an eBay sandbox, but you know that don't give them the right to play with your dump truck. And
Right, exactly.
you have me dying, going to go attempt to read that email that they sent me because I don't know what you was talking about. You got me a little worried on that one, buddy. Got me real worried on that one.
Well, let Chris explain that to you really quick. Do a quick explanation, Chris. Oh wait, slow explanation.
Slowly.
I was talking to Kendall, but he wanted to know how to get a hold of me. So what do I have to explain again?
The user agreement, how they're gonna, they're gonna list for you if you don't list enough.
Depending on how often you list, like standards that they figured out. I don't know who or how they figured it out, but some new sellers and those people that they put in that category, eBay may relist your items without your permission, basically.
Huh. I mean, that doesn't bother me. I mean, I have an X amount of listings, but for a new person without a store, that could be detrimental. I mean, that could really mess them up if they don't have X number of listings.
Well, that's why I said earlier that I'm gonna have to start pushing the wife, and I really do because I'm lucky if I get 3 to 5 listings up a week.
Mm-hmm.
The wife has a new account. Only has 11 up right now. She still hasn't even gotten up her item from Sunday night show.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that could really. I mean, do you guys have a store? Y'all just.
I have one. I have a store, but she doesn't. She had a brand new account, but she's getting 30 free listings a month to linking my store to her account.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean that's scary for newbies. I mean, if they only throw up 8 listings and eBay says no, you need 30, then that's gonna be some extra Sky detrimental. Yes, we was taught that in 12 plus KKK.
I thought you had one of those things that was your word of the day.
Well, no, actually I have
detrimental.
Well, I actually have Google dictionary pulled up right here. That's what I was trying to set up when you guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got to get that. What are those guys? The thesaurus.
Exactly.
That's one of those things that make it so you can get the same word.
Exactly.
Hey, Chad just showed up.
He missed our whole talk already.
Well,
Yeah.
Have you guys been noticing like eBay's really freaking out with searches? I was doing a product research on a Nintendo 64 to have last night, basically to see if I want to separate it from the games or if I want to make it as a package deal, because I have an N64 with 2 controllers. I have a Mario Party 1, and I have Mario World 64. So I went on there last night to check it out and see if I want to separate it or, bundle it up. And I searched Nintendo 64 console, and man, it pulled up a Wii's, it pulled up PS4s, it pulled up all kind of crazy stuff. So I actually had to go back in and type in N64 console, and then start pulling up the correct searches that I was looking for.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys.
So did it like?
I was gonna say, they might have done that because if you typed out the whole word Nintendo, even if people are putting up Sony PlayStation, you might be using Nintendo as a keyword to catch people.
Well, yeah, that was the case too, Chris. It actually was. In fact, people were putting like, let's say, for instance, I have Mario Kart for Nintendo 64. People were putting Diddy Kong Racing, and they were putting similar to Mario Kart, and it was also pulling up Diddy Kong Racing as far as a cartridge. I used to do that on Craigslist a lot, man. If I was selling a Honda Accord, I would actually put similar to Toyota Corolla, whatever other cars were in that same compact class. That way I'd get more views if people were looking for a Honda or a Chevy or whatever, in that similar class. But
that's called keyword spamming.
Yeah. And it keyword works. So but actually, man, I thought eBay had cracked down on that. If somebody put Diddy Kong with Mario Kart in their title, it would get rejected or it would get taken down.
You can't crack down on it unless they catch them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all about getting caught there, bud. Gotta be slick.
So Brenda in the chat says she did a search for her own item and it was all messed up. She couldn't find it for 3 tries. She couldn't find her own item.
I agree with her. I've done that in the past. I've done that with knives. I've done that with a few other items that I had, and I couldn't find my own item. And I actually had to, I forgot how I did it. I changed the keywords around. Like at first I put the model number, then the name, the make and everything. And I couldn't find mine. Then I would switch it around where I'd put the make and the name of the model and then the model number, and mine would, miraculously pop up. I don't know what they're doing. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. And I had a perfect example that I wanted to mention to you guys that I found about 3 days ago. And iPad. Okay, I just bought me an iPad 2. Now, I was searching iPad 2s for 3 solid days, for at least 3 hours a day, just looking for iPads because I was trying to find one in pristine condition for around the $80 to $90 mark. Okay, so I finally said, hell with it. I bought me one. I ordered it. It came to my house. While I was waiting for it to come to my house, I went and looked at iPads again. I found one even better condition than mine with more accessories and everything for a price, the same price I paid. It had 16 days left on the listing, but yet I had never seen this iPad when I was watching, so when I was looking around. So I know it was listed, a 30-day listing. It had already been there for 14 days, but yet when I looked through all my searches, I never seen this particular model. And the way I did it, I actually typed in iPad 2nd generation, and I clicked buy it now as my search rank, my search thing, and I went to the top and I did show lowest with shipping first, lowest price with lowest shipping first, and I scrolled down. I kept doing that every day just to see if a new one would pop up. Never seen it. So I don't know. I mean, they're finagling a lot of stuff, and I even noticed now that they have, if you search for something, at the very bottom, instead of just completed and sold listings, now there's another selection, deals and savings, on the sidebar. When you type in your item, you go down to where it says sold or completed listings. That sold was the last. Now they have deals and savings. So I don't know how that's affecting people's listings.
Yeah, it might be that they're fiddling with it now, and maybe they're catching all the bugs now after they screwed with it. So, or they could just be saying, "Hey, I know that guy. That IP address is Mike Cole. Let's screw with him."
Honestly, I swear to God, this is some tinfoil hat kind of shit. But I swear, I think I'm on some kind of list, man. I'm the guinea pig list. Because I mean, look, Dwayne, the last 3-4 days, man, I've been having sales popping in left and right. Okay, in fact, I picked up some Michael's art place. I picked up some little keys. I like little skeleton keys for like arts and crafts stuff. I've been having them things since I was in my house in Prairieville. I just sold them. They hadn't been getting any views or anything, and then all of a sudden my views just spiked, and it sold. It sold the next day. Yesterday my views spiked, and it sold today. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just hoping that they worked out whatever they're doing, and sales start to come back to normalcy.
So what color is your door?
Let's see. Oh, I've heard of that one too. The door being red or blue. My door is blue on my all selling page.
All right. Well, then that must be it, man. That's why all of a sudden you're getting sales.
The blue door is coming through. When that sucker turns purple, I'm gonna get really excited. That means they're beating the crap out of my door, man. I'll be happy.
Flip made a comment.
What's up, Chris?
Flip made a comment that I addressed in the chat, but I wanted to read it out loud. He said he's not worried about how search is going. He just lists. I said that you should worry because as a potential buyer, how do you know what you're looking for is going to come up the right way? Like Mike said, he was looking for something else and he didn't see it for 14 days.
iPad 2, yeah. That person could have had that sale. I would have bought that iPad had I seen it. It was a great deal. It was mint condition. It had awesome. I had to buy a case for mine. This one came with the exact case that I had to buy separately. So it came with everything. So I mean, I was upset, man, but it just blew my mind that I did not see it, and it had 16 days left on that listing. So I know it was up there. How else would you explain it?
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know how that works. So.
And I was using the same searches because, like I said, even after I ordered my iPad and it was on its way to me, I went back and did the same exact search in the same way. I put iPad 2nd generation, buy it now, clicked it on the side, then went, lowest with shipping and price first. And that one popped up then. So those people missed out on a sale. So, I mean, that could happen to anyone in the chat, well, for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yep, I was just telling Chad. He says that he hijacked the chat with his haul video, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, considering he also went back and got more stuff, so he's got to do another haul.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I saw it pop up. I think it was last night, right? I saw it pop up kind of late, and I was like, man, I gotta watch that tomorrow. I'm not gonna watch it tonight. So, and I still haven't watched it, so I'll have to go check it out. Everybody seems to be going crazy about it. So
hold on, man. I will ruin one part for you. We found platinum. Okay. We found gold. We found silver. All right, now watch. He's gonna laugh. I think I saw Chad's feet come off the ground about that high, man. That was awesome. That was awesome, man.
That's
I watched.
Cool, man.
I couldn't turn my head away from the screen. They just kept pulling out awesome, like retro and vintage games and just all kind of stuff, man. Flight gear. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But
well, everybody, anybody else want to come in and talk about the topic? I know Chad kind of missed the beginning, so if Chad wants to refresh, let us know. Krillin, we did a promoted listings show with Gladys Ramos almost a month and a half to 2 months ago. So you may want to look back in my playlist to do that. We don't have the person do it exactly talk about that right now.
Yeah, right, I mean, right. I want to say that I did my little eBay spring seller update about the promoted listings, and it has not rang true. Thank God. And I said that in my video. Guys, I'm not 100% on this. I hope I'm incorrect. And as far as my thing, I mean, I haven't promoted any of my listings, and I've been seeing actually better results. So, I mean, sales are picking up for me right now. Let's see. Today is the 10th. I'm up to 24 sales with $546 made. Last month at this time, I was up to about 130. So, so sales are
nice.
Sales are coming up, Oh,
that's awesome.
I was gonna wait for the Cajun Pickers show. Sorry, Lonnie, but I sold 2 shirts today. I need 3 more, man. So
3 more, and you get bumped to the next level.
I get ranked up to 25, man. I'm so excited. Sweet. I had to share that. So I gave you guys a little behind the scene on y'all show on Old Kinetic.
Whoa, nice. We're on the in crowd.
Okay, did that for a refresh. Chad, what's going on a user agreement in your seller hub? That they have the update there. They are going to, depending on how often you list, and a new seller, I don't know how they figured out how they're going to do it. They may relist your items if you don't relist them. And then maybe I quickly hit the other topic again.
Sure. Let me click on it real quick. Basically, they're gonna 60 days on returns. You're gonna be able to search on that. When you do a search, you'll be able to search for listings that are 30 or 60-day returns. They're gonna be highlighting people that do that, and they're gonna give you a bump in listing. In searching. Obviously, we know about the active contents going away. They're not going to give any during the eBay messaging. On the eBay pages, they'll no longer have people's contact information, such as email, phone numbers, stuff like that. Let's see. There's going to change the way the links that you can and can't put into listings. International performance is if it's Transactions with buyers in the countries included in the global region will count towards your seller performance rating, and in that global region, not counting the United States, Germany, or Great Britain. And they're going to change their category and classifications. They're going to update some, include, add some, remove some, and rename some of the categories. So that's pretty close to, the quick, down, and dirty. So. Okay.
Can you guys see that, man? Right there. Can y'all see? I'm gonna try to keep it.
Offer received for $15.
Yeah, for a brand new pair of Reebok pump shoes, man. We were just talking about the other night. People like offers or they don't like offers.
Mm-hmm.
That is, man. What is this guy smoking, Dwayne?
Well, you know what I do since I just started my new store, redoing my store. I actually go in and put a, I click on the offer has to be this high, or I automatic reject. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
I do that on all my listings now. As I'm listing, I'm like, that gets rid of all the really low balls.
I like to haggle. I love to haggle, man. I'm the haggle.
Well, I do too. I leave some room. I'm not saying if it's $12.99, I'm not going to say, well, I'm only going to take $12 or less. No, I give some room to haggle. I just don't want the $1 guys, man, or the $2 guys.
Have those listed for 55.
Yeah, auto decline. That's right.
$55, man. It's crazy. But
well, hell, I'll give you 16. If he'll give you 15, I'll give you 16.
Yeah, buddy. No, I don't think so. Those actually fit me.
Leisure Picker said that he'd give you 16 too, so I'll give you 17.
Those actually fit me. I was thinking about keeping them, but they got pink on them, man. Mike just can't do the pink thing, man. But I found.
Are you not in touch with your feminine side?
No. Man, and Lonnie's in the chat, so I don't want to give up too much information. But if these shoes do well, man, I got probably got another 15 pairs sitting there waiting for me to pick them up for about $9 a piece. Yeah, $9 a piece. So I could sell them at that price, still make a profit. But
I think you should, man. I think you should.
No. And Lonnie, the shoes I'm talking about are all the way in California, man. I gotta drive out there to pick them up, so don't even worry about it. They're not local.
Sure they are.
Little Henry says he wants some pink shoes, man. But yeah, they were brand new. I mean, I hadn't seen Reebok pumps in forever. I had a pair when I was about probably 13 years old. So when I seen them, I was like, wow, what? But
nice.
Yeah, so I appreciate you guys having me on. I don't know if y'all want me to hang out or stick around, or am I blocking somebody else?
Well, nobody else sent anyone a link except for Kendall, but he hasn't gotten back to me on Facebook, so I can't send him a link yet.
I think Kendall said he sent his I think he said he sent his webcam into Amazon.
On the drive-by, we don't necessarily need a camera. You just need to give your opinion.
Yeah. I think it's just excuses, I think so too. I think Kendall's a little camera shy, man. Sorry, Kendall.
Hey, I think Scott called your bluff there. He said he's heading to California tomorrow. He'll pick them up for you. Those shoes.
Yeah, Krillin, they are original Reebok pumps. Hold on one second.
So while he's getting those, is there anybody else that wants to come through and?
They're actually the original Reebok pumps, and the pink isn't that bad on them. I'm just not in the pink shoes, but
wow,
the tongue is pink too. So, but yeah, I mean they're brand new. I think what they were demos in a store because the shoestrings are kind of unlaced.
Sure.
But, yeah, I got a few pairs that I can pick up, man. I was just testing these, and I have some Pumas and some Patrick Ewing Platinums that I picked up. I mean, this place has a ton of shoes, but I didn't want to buy them if I couldn't sell them. So, but yeah, they're nice. Go put them back.
And Chad, if you're still here, just so you know, on Sunday, we're going to have the occasion ticker crew on the art show. The whole
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go a little southern. Let all them damn Cajuns out here on the West Coast radio here. Video.
Krillin, I had them listed at 60, I think 62, but I put them on a 15% discount to see if I could move them. I mean, I gave them $49.99 for 6 pairs of brand new shoes. That's 3 pairs of Pumas, a pair of the Patrick Ewings, and that pair of Reebok pumps.
So, looks like you piqued Lonnie's interest.
Yeah, they're hidden.
He knows what? Wow, what year?
Yeah, they're hidden though. Lonnie can't go on my spot and just see them, man. They're hidden. That's my peeps.
Oh, there you go.
I have backstage access.
That's part of what we're going to be talking about Sunday, because
Yep.
Glenn, and Lonnie are all in the same general area. So
yeah. I mean, I'm not like that. Honest to God. I mean, if they did do good and stuff, and I couldn't afford to buy all the pairs that were on the shelves, I'd actually see if Lonnie wanted to go in and get some with me. I'd introduce him to the lady that I know up there. I'm not like that at all. I mean, I would. I swear it. Look, man, let me go grab my Bible. Now look at Glenn.
Oh,
where
I
at?
believe you.
Look at Glenn. Where at? Glenn, these are at your Goodwill on Coursey Boulevard.
He's gonna be looking at everyone, pulling everything out, asking the manager and everything.
Hey, let me talk to any lady that's in here. Do you know Mike?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, buddy. But yeah, man, when I walked in, man, I saw those. I was like, holy crap. But if you can't sell them, ain't no sense in getting them. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, even if I have to sit on for 1 month, that's fine. But anything above a month, I'm not gonna mess with them again.
Right. Sure.
No matter how good I can buy them, So
yep, understand.
let's see. I guess nobody else wants to come in yet. So
That works for me. Whatever.
I know we got 6 more minutes. So, and I know Chad's probably gonna pop up and do another live haul since he did another load of stuff tonight. So
I'm watching that, man. I'm definitely watching that. That was so awesome. That was so awesome watching that last night.
I still haven't watched last night's because I was busy watching a couple of movies that. So I didn't see it until I went to go to bed. I'm like, what's this Chad went live 40 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's what I saw too. I'm like, what? So when I saw it, I thought, man, he's probably on a tirade about something, screaming and hollering, swearing. But then I read the thing. It's like, oh, it's a haul. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense now.
And when you see it, you understand why they did it so late at night. I'd have been excited to share that too. That was wild, man. That was awesome.
Right. Yeah, I'll watch that tonight. So cool.
So, in that case, I'm going to say right now, we're not going to have an after show because, like I said, Chad might be doing a haul, and I want to watch his other video, an hour and 48 minutes long.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do that long of videos that often.
I came in at about the hour part. I watched probably about 40, the last 40 something minutes of it.
So you're not always just late to our show. You're late to everybody's dang show.
Exactly. Well, man, look, I'm going to tell you what. YouTube, like just now, after I joined you guys on this show, when I joined y'all, I got a notification on my phone that y'all were live. If it wouldn't have been for my iPad, I wouldn't have known y'all were live because the cell phone, wow, man, that's super slow. So when I saw y'all on the iPad, I was like, all right, I got to go. I got to go check them out, man. We got to see what they're talking about. Make sure Dwayne ain't talking smack about us Louisianers.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys can talk all the trash you want about us Utahns. So,
yeah, but I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, of course, man. Of course.
That's what the drive by.
And you didn't even swear. Look at that.
And look, no F-bombs and no rants or anything. We're not going to get So we did good. We did good, guys. It was great.
Good job, man. We'll save that for Sunday, right?
Yes, that's after church, man. That way we can give our confessions from the week previous, and then we can go at it again. Build them back up. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, I
And
appreciate
they're
that.
saying that the notifications didn't work. That's why I also shared it an hour and a half before the show starts. That way, anybody in the groups can say they can't say they didn't get enough notification.
Yeah, I get on Facebook like maybe once a week. I don't really mess around there much anymore.
What's wrong with you, man?
Man, too many people want you to join their group so they can shove something down your throat, man. So I just got off of there. I'd much rather hang out with you guys out here, you know. Don't try to sell me nothing, Dwayne.
Oh. Yo, I got this thing. Remember, you wanted to win it. It's right here.
Yeah. The clock of fortune.
Cool. All right. Well, hey, thanks for swinging in, man.
Y'all take care, fellas.
Yep.
You too.
Enjoy.
Does anybody else want to come in for the last 3 minutes or so and talk about what your thoughts are on our topic for tonight? So like I said, it's on the user agreement and on the picture one, or on the review, the picture one, people were saying that they're opening themselves up for a lawsuit. I don't know about that because it's in the agreement.
Yeah.
And you agree?
I'm wondering how they're gonna do negatives, and if you get a negative because they listed your product for you that you didn't want listed yet, or again, or something like that. How's that gonna work? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I guess the best thing to say is just keep listing so you're not on that list, right?
Right, and that's why I gotta work on trying to keep the wife out of that. I don't know if she might be putting that because she's a newer seller starting this past month. But she might be in that area.
Yeah. Tell her to get to work.
She did. It's just that she wants to make sure she gets enough for that $5 challenge.
Oh, I know. I understand. Mine's not listed yet. Mine's still sitting over there. I gotta do some stuff. So.
And she did the pictures for me for the hats this morning. So.
Look at her, man, putting you ahead of her own winning. That's awesome, man. So cool. Let's see.
And I just got a message that Kim is ready to do their after show. I noticed Paul video, so that's why.
Cool.
Yeah, just do after show. So.
Excellent. Any other questions in the chat? Oh, Mike says he still hasn't. He wants to know if he won the glass head.
No, that head is for.
Nope, Krillin, I haven't sold anything on Etsy, just that one thing. So I haven't sold anything. I've got 4 or 5 things on there, but nothing's moving, and I don't put enough time into it. So I need to look at it a little bit more. So. Oh, see, Mike, start bugging Leisure Picker. He found the same glass head at a swap meet for $10. There you go. Now you can bug him. Cool titles.
I appreciate the head from Tanya because look how many hats I've been putting up since I got all this stuff. I haven't even gotten any other stuff because you saw the other cups and stuff I got when you were here. So
sure.
Got lots to the list.
Upstate Trigger. Dwayne, do you have a channel or do you just share with Chris? I am Chris's superhero sidekick. It's his channel, and I'm just a co-host. I do have a channel, but I don't have any videos up yet. That should be changing in the near future. So. Yeah,
we're still working on the details for a auction show.
Right. So. But I do have a Facebook page. I'm easy to get around.
Well, at least said the only reason he bought the head was because he saw it on my show.
Well, there you go. See?
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Awesome. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, anything else before Chad's going to do their haul? I don't know if they're going live with it, so I want to watch, at least catch this one if I'm going to watch any. So Thanks everybody for watching. I have any more questions. We will see you Sunday when all 3 of the occasion pickers will be on, and hopefully they'll promote the show tomorrow. Hint,
Okay.
Lonnie, hint.
All right. Well, let's tell Lonnie how to do these little things here. The little walking picker, you know, the bottom thing. So when you do it, over on the left-hand side, there's a thing called Toolbox. It was gone for a long time, but now it's back. It's called the Hangout Toolbox. If you go onto that, just like your group chat, and then you can type in what you want. So there you go. I didn't leave you hanging, Lonnie. I'm a super ginger snap, is what Mike said. All right. So thanks, everybody.
And we will see you Sunday. Watch the occasion pickers tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely.
Show. Watch Chad.
Yep. Watch all the regulars, man. We got to support each other any way we can. Talk to you guys later. See you.
Hit that like button.